Yo, what's up, guys? This is y'all's favorite part of the day. Seeing this handsome face talk about these lovely fragrances, and I'm just getting off from work not too long ago. This is the day that I am going to be going to Valdosta, Georgia. We're going to Wild Adventures tomorrow, but tonight I'm trying to get there in time to go to the movies to see Avengers Endgame. So I'm quite excited about that. Even more excited about the fragrance that I wore today. This thing caused problems. And just from the hype from YouTube itself and how other reviewers talked about this fragrance, I had to smell it for myself. And when I did smell it for myself, I ended up wanting it, but the price was too high. And you'll know why it was high when I tell you the name or the fragrance house. But I actually got to smell it, I believe, in Belk's, and I want to say, and Belk's is the equivalent of Macy's, if you guys don't have a Belk's, or Ulta, which is the other place that I smelled this fragrance at. And I actually found it. It's a 50 ml bottle, 50 milliliters, 1.7 ounces of this fragrance, and I honestly think I paid too much, but in this case, I guess you're paying for the name and quality, and so I just couldn't pass it up. It is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, or Extreme, however you want to say it. People say it sometimes funny, but this is the box, and this is the 50 ml, and I think I paid between 50 to 60 some odd dollars for this, I want to say. But it is what it is, guys, and I paid for a special fragrance here in this one. As you all know, Chanel products do cost, and the prices usually don't drop that much. This one actually was said to be like 40 some odd dollars at one point in time, but then the price went back up. And this is what the guy told me at Belk's. That's what made me actually want this one. It was either this one or the Platinum Chanel. I think it was the Platinum Chanel was the one that he said the price went down on the, I think it's a 50 or 40, maybe a 30 ml, something like that. It was like 40 some odd dollars, but then he like scanned it and the price was like back at 50, 60 some odd dollars for a small bottle. So it wasn't this one. With that being said, when I first got to work just to get the store, and I'm sorry about the light, guys, it keeps flickering. I got the maintenance guy to give me another bulb, but that's not the problem. It's actually the thing the bulb screws into. But anyway, I sprayed this on when I got out of the truck this morning, and it was like a little after 6 o'clock this morning. And I usually spray it on when I'm crossing, the little small field and the highway to the building. That gives the fragrance, whatever it is I'm spraying, time to air out or dry down or whatever. And I sprayed this on. And this thing smelled so good when I first sprayed it on. And it got better as time went on, because as it dried, it's almost like it changed a little. But it changed for the better. So I got in the hallway and I come through maternity. And I'm coming down the back hallway behind the kitchen area. And one of my ex-girlfriends works in the kitchen. And she actually texted me and asked me, because everybody knows when I come through the hallways, they know it's me. She texted me and she was like, "Did you just come through the back hallway?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" And I already know where it was going. And she was like, "Because I knew it was you, because I could smell you in the hallway and you smell so good. What is that you got on?" And I told her what it was. And she said it was, if I could show you the message, I would, but I'm using the phone that it's on. And then right after the morning meeting that we had, I came in and I walked past some of the ladies and the housekeepers, and this one chick was like, I keep smelling watermelon. Like, who be eating watermelon? And I didn't think nothing of it at first, but I got around the corner and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I just came through there. I said, it's not watermelon, but they might be smelling me. So I said, you probably smelling me. And she was like, you be eating watermelon? I was like, no. And I stuck my arm out and let her sniff it. And she was like, oh my God, that smells so good. And then one other lady smelled it. She said the same thing. So I got plenty of compliments today. I actually went into medical records, which is across the hall from my equipment room. And one of the young ladies in there, I let her smell it through the bottle, through the atomizer. And she said, oh my God, that smells so good. It's so nice. What is this? And she was like, I have never heard of this one. And yeah, so I got mad compliments from this. So if you guys do not own Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, you need to pick this up. This is a damn good fragrance. I'm sorry that I waited so long to get this. Very nice. Give you the bottle presentation, and I gotta try to hurry through this because I do have to finish packing. But this is the bottle, solid gray. You cannot see through this, as far as I know. Yes, no, you can't. I can't see through this. So top is decent, snaps on the place, and you see I'm putting my hand on the bottom just in case it falls off. Atomizer is damn good. That's pretty good. Mist smells wonderful. This is one of the best smelling fragrances I have in my whole entire collection, with the exception of a few others. But this is in the top 5 or 10, easily, hands down. So I'm glad I have this one. There is 1101 on the back. I don't know what that stands for. On the bottom, you have information and nothing else on it. It does say Chanel on the top, around that silver rim there. The box, just basic information on the back. Batch code on the bottom, along with other information. Nothing on the sides. Has the Coco Chanel or Chanel logo on the top. Red interior. Kind of reminds me of velvet. Like, I mean, it's cardboard, but I mean, just the look of it. Casket ready, baby. Pretty good fragrance. Really great. Note breakdown. Let's see. It says, and anytime you see me reading something, I'm using my phone. I'm on Fragrance X, and it gives a little brief summary and note breakdown. It says, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme by Chanel is a very distinct masculine fragrance that features an ensemble of wonderful notes. It is for the sporty man who enjoys the thrill of pushing his boundaries and going all out. Overall, it can be described as musky, spicy, woody, and fresh. The top notes are very refreshing and somewhat cool, with hints of Sicilian mandarin, mint, cypress, and sage. The spicy heart notes consist of just the right dose of black pepper, which creates a strong and sharp sensation. It finishes with the sharp combination of musk, sandalwood, cedar, and tonka bean. This strong yet sensual fragrance is long-lasting and has a moderate to heavy sillage. And the scent trail behind me was crazy. You will fill up a hallway with this fragrance. When you walk past people, they are gonna notice you. Trust me. You will get compliments out the yin yang. This lasted, it really didn't die down on my skin until about 12:30. So I got about maybe 5.5 hours of longevity out of this on my skin. But I was kind of was buffing out rooms today. I was scrubbing and buffing rooms today. So I was kind of working up a little bit of a sweat. So that could have affected it some. But I can still smell it. It's faint. Not bad. The projection is beastly on this. It's not one of those strong, aggressive type fragrances, but it's loud enough that it will get you noticed when you walk into a room. And even after you've left out of the room and someone comes in behind you, not knowing that you've been there, they gonna know that somebody been there that was smelling good. So price point online, I can't give you because it says it's out of stock on Fragrance X. And there is a waiting list for this fragrance. Let's see if I can pull up. Let's see. Give you guys some kind of price. Okay, on one website it has it for $95. Another one, what is this? Izzy's Perfume and something has it for $105. Another website, $146. $114 on Amazon, $145 eBay. I don't know who this is, but this bottle looks fake as hell. Somebody else has it for $61. So they vary in prices. I see eBay also has it for $89. I'm pretty sure you can find these for different prices, a reasonable price. Like mine, like I said, I paid, it had to be between 50 some odd and 60 some odd dollars I paid for mine. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, that's a little much to pay for 50 ml of anything, I think. But, you know, given the compliment factor and the smell that you're going to get out of this, I think it's well worth it. Anything more than that for 50 ml, I wouldn't do. But with that being said, that is all I have for Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I just also left TJ Maxx again. I can't seem to stay out of that place. Picked up 2 fragrances. One of them I have been pondering purchasing, and this actually is the same exact box that I have been sniffing for the past 2 weeks. And it actually was $24.99, and they taped it back together so people wouldn't be trying to steal it or smell it, I guess. But it is Aramis, or Aramis, however you say it, Tobacco Reserve. I finally pulled the trigger. I actually think $25 may be too much for this. I wish I could have found it for at least $19.99 or $15, but it is what it is, and the hype is starting to pick up a little bit for this fragrance. I actually was indecisive about this one because I smelled it because it was open. As you can see, they taped it up. I was indecisive about this one. I kept smelling it, and the tobacco is nice, but it's like a spicy tobacco, and it kind of threw me off a little. But as I kept smelling it, you know, it kind of kept drawing me in. Like, just try it, man. It's something different. Just give it a shot. So, luckily, I didn't see it yesterday. I think I was in there. I didn't see it yesterday, but somebody must have put it back out, and I saw it today, and I said, fuck it. I'm just going to go ahead and get it. And I'm not mad that I have it. I'm glad I did go ahead and get it. I'm just going to open it again. Well, I didn't open it the first time. Somebody else did. I just smelled it. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and show you. This is the bottle, and I mean it's pretty basic. It's just like the regular Aramis or Aramis, however you say it. It's just a different name. Tobacco Reserve. Decent atomizer. Kind of reminds me of one of my other bottles. I have to look and see, but it has the same type atomizer. This does not smell bad at all. I'm a fan of tobacco smell anyway, so I guess what was throwing me off was the spiciness of it. But it's okay. I like it. You can't go heavy on the trigger. More of a winter time type fragrance. It'll cut right through that cold. I would not dare wear this in the summer time, but you know me, I'm a little hard-headed. I bought it and I feel like I should wear it whenever I feel like it, and that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wear it. So whenever I get the chance to, I will let you guys know what is the deal with this. And this box is not cooperating with me, so I'll figure this out in a little bit. And secondly, I bought another fragrance, and I'm not sure about this. I looked up the note breakdown, and when you hear something say tropical, you think of sweet. The note breakdown on this one did not seem like it had any sweetness to it. I do have Tropical Musk by Jovan Musk, and that is a fruity type scent. But I'm not real big on a lot of Tommy Hilfiger. I do have a few Tommy fragrances, but I wanted to give this one a try. It was $17.99, and it is Tommy Tropics by Tommy Hilfiger. And like I said, I paid $17.99 for it. So about 18 bucks, and I'm interested to see what this one is going to smell like. And if you guys have heard or have smelled either one of these fragrances, Tobacco Reserve or Tommy Tropics, please let your boy know what you think if you've smelled it. This is 100 ml. And it kind of reminds me of the regular Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. It just has the added leaf around the top. Kind of cool looking bottle. Same kind of atomizer as Aramis. Maybe a little bit taller, the Aramis one, but it is what it is. And let's give this a spray and see what we get. So about 5 pumps. On the 5th one is when I got juice. Pretty decent sprayer. That's not bad. That actually is pretty nice. It has kind of a fruity type vibe to it. Somehow I'm getting a little bit of spiciness, like not spicy like this type spicy, but it has a little bit of a kick to it. Just from smelling it on this box, I don't think this is going to be like one of those long-lasting powerhouse type scents, but I think it's going to be pretty decent for the spring and summer. I don't know how this is going to perform in the high heat, but it is what it is. I am going to wear it, so you know, I really don't discriminate sometimes. I try to wear all my fragrances. I might not wear them much, but I do wear them. And I actually don't have to spray this one, but just to show you guys the atomizer, I'll do it. That thing has a great mist. It's just a super manly tobacco kind of spicy type fragrance. You know, some guys sitting around smoking a stogie, a cigar, You know, at their favorite spot, wherever people go to smoke cigars. Maybe have some fine cognac. So, you know, can't be mad about that. So, like I said, guys, if anyone has smelled or has Tobacco Reserve by Aramis and Tommy Tropics and Chanel Allure Sport, let me know what you guys think. And even any of the fragrances that I showed yesterday, One Man Show Ruby Edition, let me know what you think. Alfred Sung High, which is one I unboxed yesterday, let me know what you think if you smell that one. Vince Camuto Homme, if you smell that one or if you have it. And Zeno by Davidoff, I know a subscriber put me on this one, and my initial first impression, it was okay. I have to revisit this one a few times just to see. I honestly don't think I'm going to get any compliments off of this. This is like an older person scent, like maybe around mid-30s and up. So I will fall in that category because I'm 41, about to be 42. I don't see anyone under the age of maybe 30 wearing this. I don't think it would appeal to them unless they're mature enough for it. But with that being said, I'm out of here, guys. I got to get packed up so I can get out of here. Looking forward to hearing what you guys have to say about these 3, 6, 7 fragrances. And any questions, also let your boy know. I'm also interested to see what Fragrance Obsessions has to say about Guess 1981, not Indigo, just Guess 1981. He did a video yesterday. He picked it up from, I think, TJ Maxx for about $20, I believe he picked it up for. So I'm really interested to see. If you guys didn't see that video, find Fragrance Obsessions, and he did shout me out in the video. I think he did either yesterday or the day before. He shouted me out in that, so I was kind of proud about that also. So anytime I get any kind of exposure, I'm cool with it. With that being said, I'm out, guys. Peace.